magnificent city on the banks of the river Sarayu. The people of the city lived a happy and contented life as they were ruled by a wonderful king called Dasharatha. King Dasharatha had three wives, Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kaikeyi. But he was an unhappy man, for he was old and did not have any children. Being upset to see his sadness, the sages advised him to undertake a yajna and pray for children. Heeding to their advice, he performed the Putra Kameshti Yajna. Four lovely sons were born to Dasharatha. Kaushalya gave birth to Rama, Kaikeyi to Bharat, and Sumitra to Lakshmana and Shatrughna. King Dasharatha was very happy. As individuals with good qualities. They respected their gurus and the elders and gained the love and affection of the people of Ayodhya. One day, the great sage Vishwamitra came to Ayodhya. He was received with a warm welcome. Sage Vishwamitra asked King Dasharatha to send Rama along with him to protect him from the powerful demons which were disturbing his sacrifice. King Dasharatha was taken aback by the words of Vishwamitra. Rama was dearer to him than anything else in the world. But he could not refuse the great sage Vishwamitra, so he agreed to send Rama with him. With the blessings of Dasharatha, Rama and Lakshmana followed Vishwamitra to the forest. They went into Dandaka forest. A Rakshasi called Tadaka lived here with her son Maricha. She had the strength of 1,000 elephants. She enchanted and cast spells. No one dared to enter the forest for fear of her. Vishwamitra told Rama to kill her. Rama pierced her heart with a deadly arrow. Tadaka crashed to the earth. Vishwamitra rejoiced at Rama's great skill. He decided to give Rama and Lakshmana the divine weapons he had acquired through his austerities. Vishwamitra and the princess then proceeded to Mithila. This city was ruled by King Janaka. He had a daughter named Sita. King Janaka had declared that whoever managed to lift the divine Rudra's bow and string it would get his daughter Sita's hand in marriage. Strong warriors had tried lifting the bow, but failed. Vishwamitra asked Rama to lift the bow. Rama lifted the bow with ease. one end against his toe, he put forth his might and bent the bow to string it, when the bow broke into two parts. King Janaka was speechless with joy. He blessed Rama and announced in the court that his beautiful daughter Sita would wed the brave prince. Sita. At the same time, Lakshmana married Sita's sister Urmila. Bharata and Shatrughna married Sita's cousins Mandavi and Srutakriti. A grand feast had been arranged for all the citizens. The newlywed couples were blessed by one and all. Dasharatha returned to Ayodhya with his sons and daughters-in-law. To crown Rama as the king. But there was one woman who grieved to hear about Rama's coronation. It was Manthara. She was Kaikeyi's maidservant. She resolved to stop the coronation somehow or the other. She was the first to give the news of the coronation to Kaikeyi. At first, Kaikeyi was overjoyed to hear that Rama was to become the king. She loved Rama very much. But Manthara poisoned her mind. She told Kaikeyi that if Rama became the king, then he would make Bharata his servant, and Kaikeyi would be nothing more than a glorified maid of Queen Kaushalya. Her mind was poisoned. Kaikeyi and Manthara hatched an evil plan. Dasharatha went to Kaikeyi's apartments to convey personally the glad news of Rama's coronation. But what a strange sight met his eyes. Kaikeyi had thrown away all her ornaments. He asked her what the matter was. Kaikeyi recalled the day when she had saved the life of Dasharatha from the demons in a fierce battle. At that time, Dasharatha had promised 2 boons to her, which she could ask of him any time, and she wanted them now. The first boon was to crown Bharata as the crown prince, and the second one to send Rama to the forest for 14 years. Dasharatha could hardly believe his ears. He turned pale and speechless. He pleaded with Kaikeyi to ask for anything else, but she wouldn't change. Slowly it sank into Dasharatha that he would have to oblige Kaikeyi with her 2 boons. Rama believed that it was more important to obey a mother's wish and honor a father's commitment than anything else. So he agreed to go to the forest. As Rama prepared to leave for the forest, Sita pleaded with him to take her along, because she could not live without him. Rama permitted her to follow him. Even Lakshmana insisted on going with them. He did not wish to live in Ayodhya without Rama. Rama hesitated, for there was a very strong bond of love and affection between the two of them. At last, Rama permitted Lakshmana to accompany him. Rama, Sita and Lakshmana, they sat in a chariot, dressed like hermits. Rama, Lakshmana and Sita crossed the river Ganges, searching for a land undisturbed and isolated from everyone. Soon they reached Chitrakoot, a beautiful place with many trees and streams. They built a small hut near a stream and lived there. Bharata and his army approached Chitrakoot. As soon as Bharata saw Rama, he ran towards him and fell at his feet. Shatrughna also offered his salutations to Rama. Bharata broke the news of their father's death. Rama was shocked to hear it. Bharata pleaded with Rama to come back and rule Ayodhya, but Rama refused, saying that the death of Dasharatha would be meaningless if he were to come back to Ayodhya. He asked Bharata to go back and rule Ayodhya wisely, but Bharata was equally stubborn. He did not want to go back without Rama. At last, it was agreed that Bharata would rule as Rama's representative for the next 14 years. Bharata took Rama's sandals and carried them back to Ayodhya on his head with great respect. After Bharata's departure, Rama did not wish to live in Chitrakoot anymore. They left the forests of Chitrakoot and started their journey to the forests of Dandaka. Sage Agastya advised Rama to settle at Panchavati. As soon as Bharata saw Rama, he ran towards him and fell at his feet. Shatrughna also offered his salutations to Rama. Bharata broke the news of their father's death. Rama was shocked to hear it. Bharata pleaded with Rama to come back and rule Ayodhya, but Rama refused, saying that the death of Dasharatha would be meaningless. On reaching Panchavati, Lakshmana put up an elegant hut. It was here that they met the vulture king Jatayu. Jatayu was a friend of Dasharatha and wanted to help Rama in whatever way it could. In these forests, unknown to the brothers, an ugly Demalus had been watching Rama and fell in love with him. She was Surpanaka. She was the sister of the mighty Emperor Ravana. She approached Rama and introduced herself. She asked Rama to leave Sita and come with her. Sensing that Rama was not interested in her, the demon grew angry. She tried to attack Sita, but Lakshmana quickly drew out his sword and cut off her ears and throat. Surpanaka, crying with pain, ran away into the forest. She flew at once to Lanka to of Ravana. Ravana was shocked to see his sister disfigured. He asked her for the cause. Surpanaka narrated everything about Rama and Lakshmana, and she also told Ravana that Sita was very beautiful. Ravana thought of a plan that would get the lovely Sita. He asked the demon Maricha, the master of disguise, to take the form of a golden deer. Maricha turned himself into a golden deer and roamed in front of Sita's hut. She asked Rama to catch it for her. Rama asked Lakshmana to look after Sita, and he went behind the deer. The deer led him deep into the forest, always a little out of reach. At last, when Rama found it impossible to catch it alive, he killed it with a sharp arrow. As the arrow hit, Maricha gained his true form and screamed in a voice imitating Rama. He called for help to Sita and Lakshmana. Ravana's plan had worked, thinking that some trouble had befallen Rama. Sita insisted that Lakshmana must go and help his brother. So Lakshmana decided to go, but before he left, he drew a circle around the entrance to the hut and told Sita not to cross the circle at any cost till he returned. Ravana saw how well his trick had worked. Sita was alone. He disguised himself as a hermit and approached Sita with a begging bow.
Oh, virtuous lady, I come begging for alms.
Seeing the holy man, Sita brought some food and offered it to him, standing within the line drawn by Lakshmana. Ravana asked her to come out of the line to make the offering. And before she realized what she was doing, Ravana caught hold of her hands and placed her in his chariot. Sita screamed, but it was too late. The chariot rose into the sky and sped off to Lanka. As Ravana headed south, Jatayu, the great eagle, saw Sita. He came swooping down on Ravana and fought with him. Ravana mercilessly cut off Jatayu's wings as he sped away like a flash of lightning on his chariot. As they flew over mountains and forests, Sita took off her jewelry one by one and threw it down, hoping that Rama might see it. Meanwhile, in the forest of Panchavati, Rama and Lakshmana realized that they had been tricked. Only through the dying eagle king Jatayu did they come to know that Ravana had abducted Sita. They prayed for the noble soul of Jatayu, who had sacrificed his own life for them. Rama and Lakshmana now wandered in search of Sita. Rama and Lakshmana soon reached Rishyamukha. It was a hilly region where many Vanaras lived. Sugriva was their leader. He had the assistance and friendship of Hanuman, a valiant and highly intelligent Vanara. Hanuman introduced himself to the two brothers as the minister of the Vanara king Sugriva. Hanuman took Rama and Lakshmana to Sugriva. They told their story to him. With the help of the entire Vanara clan, the search for Sita began. Fierce Vanara warriors went north, south, east and west. The troops that went south were led by the trusted Hanuman. Searching thoroughly and unable to find Sita, they finally reached the seashore. They wondered where to look for her now. Jatayu's brother, the aged Sampati, also came to hear of the whole story through the Vanaras. He felt sad that Jatayu had been killed by Ravana. Although he could not fly, he still had the sharp sight of a vulture. He could see into the distance, and he was the one to see Sita far across the ocean, all alone and sad in the island of Lanka. The Vanaras felt happy that at least they knew where Sita was. But they wondered how they could cross the vast ocean and reach Lanka. Hanuman prayed to Rama. Then, thinking of his mission to find Sita, Hanuman pressed his foot hard into the ground and leaped high into the air. He was soon flying over the ocean. Finally, he landed on the glistening shores of Lanka. Once in Lanka, he set out to find Sita. Hanuman entered the Ashoka garden. Beneath one of the trees was the most beautiful woman Hanuman had ever seen. She was Sita. Sita was surrounded by many she-demons. Hanuman waited for all the demons to sleep as he approached Sita.
Oh, Ram! Ram, my husband! Come to save me quickly! Oh, Ram!
जननी हम रामदूत हनुमान जननी हम रामदूत हनुमान चरण वंदनम करोमि वामर
Filled with gladness as he presented her with Rama's ring and told her that he was the messenger of Rama. Sita gave Hanuman a jewel that she wore, which Rama would recognize. She blessed Hanuman as he prepared to leave. Hanuman reached Kishkinda and told Rama all about Sita's safety. Rama was overjoyed when he saw the jewel that Hanuman had brought back. Lanka, Ravana refused to listen to the wise counsel of his younger brother Vibhishana. Vibhishana knew that if war broke out, it would mean the end of the demon race. But Vibhishana's words hurt Ravana's ego, and he accused Vibhishana of being a traitor.
Vibhishan, you chose to leave your brother and to help our sworn enemy. I, Rakshas King Ravan, banish you now from Lanka forever.
Hurt by this, Vibhishana went to Rama and sought refuge under him. Sri Rama accepted Vibhishana and promised him that upon Ravana's death, he would be the king of Lanka. Vibhishana asks Rama to pray to the sea god to build a bridge across the ocean. The Vanaras build a bridge across the sea by placing stones, trees and sand. Was ready in 5 days. Cheering with excitement, the Vanara army crossed the sea and reached Lanka. A fierce battle broke out between the Vanaras and demons. Each one of the Vanaras fought bravely and injured or killed many demons. Lakshmana used the Indrastra, and the great warrior Indrajit fell dead. With the fall of Indrajit, Ravana was shattered. He wailed most piteously, and his sorrow gave place to anger. He started for the battlefield. Ravana came face to face with Rama.
I can never ever be defeated. I am Raman. Raman! Rakshas King Raman! Raman!